Good morning. Today is Tuesday, January 16th, 2024. It is 10 a.m. and I call this meeting of the Platte County Commission to order. Commissioner Wood, would you please lead us in the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance?
I would be happy to. If you are so inclined, join us in prayer. Father God, we thank you so much that you are a good God and that you wish good things on your kids and that you protect us. We thank you for your provision and providing warm places to stay during these really super cold time, for keeping everybody protected as they travel. And we ask for your wisdom as we manage county government business. And we ask in Jesus' name, amen. If you would stand, please, for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Commissioner Wood. Next, first on the agenda is the approval of the agenda.
I move approval of the agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the agenda. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 The motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda is the consent calendar.
Move to approve consent.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the consent calendar. Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 That motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, business action items. And the first one is 2024 CO009 to be presented by Major Eric Holland from the Sheriff's Office. Oh, no, we got Captain Avery.
Captain Tony Avery, Platte County Sheriff's Office.
Good morning.
Emergency Services Division. Good morning, Commissioners. On this wonderfully warm weather that we're having. What you have before you is CO 2024 CO009. This is an agreement between the Platte County and the State Emergency Management, otherwise known as SEMA, for the purpose of a 2022 Emergency Management Performance Mini Grant. And if I may read into the record, the award number is EMK 2022 EP 0004 SL13. This mini grant was awarded to the Platte County, to Platte County for the purposes of the installation of a new tornado outdoor warning siren. It has a $31,090 budgetary impact, all of which is covered by reimbursement from SEMA on this grant.
I move approval of 2024-CO-009, the State Emergency Management Grant for a new siren.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Commissioner Wood.
Yes, Captain Avery, you are going to run this by legal, it looks like, hopefully in the future. The one that was posted was not approved by legal yet?
Mr. Redmond did sign off on it.
Okay.
And emailed it back to
Great.
the courts. There was a very, very tight window, and some of it was done electronically.
Perfect.
So
Thank
that
you.
was done.
Thanks.
Are there any further comments? Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 The motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, 2024 CO010.
Captain Avery again with the Platte County Sheriff's Office. Commissioners, 2024 CO-010. Commissioners, what you have before you is a contract between Platte County and Voice Product Services. This is our vendor for our Nice Inform product, which records all audio traffic in the communication center, radio traffic, telephone traffic. This is a 1-year contract. It has an $11,316.90 budgetary impact, and it is covered in the 2024 radio budget.
Move to approve business action item 6B, 2024 CO010, annual maintenance contract with Voice Products.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 The motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Captain.
Commissioners, have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too. Next on the agenda, 2024 RES 001 to be presented by Dana Babcock. Good morning, Dana.
Good morning, Commissioners. Res 001 is an appointment of Donald Roberts to the Kansas City TIF Commission. This would be replacing Commissioner Wood on this commission, and there is no specific term on these, so there is no expiration of the term.
I move approval of 2024-RES-001, executive appointment of Donald Roberts to the Kansas City TIF Commission.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, 2024 RES 002.
Commissioners, it's that time again for annual bids. We have a request for bids in 26 different categories that run from facilities to general administration, public works, parks. The bids will be due Wednesday, February 14th, 2024, in the clerk's office by 4 o'clock. And they're going to be opened and read publicly at 10 a.m. on Friday, February 16th, 2024. I've confirmed with the clerk's office that they will be available for this. And tentatively, bid award date will be Monday, March 4th, 2024. We'll have the bid request online this week, and it will be in the paper 3 consecutive weeks as per statute.
Move to approve business action item 6D, 2024 RES 002, request for annual bids.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 The motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Dana. Next on the agenda, 2024 RES 003 to be presented by Parks and Recreation Director Daniel Erickson. Morning, Daniel.
Morning, Commissioners. Daniel Erickson on behalf of the Parks and Recreation Department. With the Commission's permission, items Resolution 3 and 4 are kind of interrelated. I'll just do one presentation with 2 separate votes, if that's okay. They're both related to some requests for bids for upgrades to the community centers, both the north and the south community centers. For the resolution number 3 relates to an upgrade of the circuit equipment in both facilities. This is the standalone equipment in both facilities. All of it is becoming dated, in need of replacement. A lot of it's been in service for quite some time. This bid it's a 2-year bid, so it allows us to kind of purchase that equipment over the next couple of years. The second resolution number 4, is to replace the flooring underneath that equipment, the rubberized flooring. That stuff takes a beating with the dumbbells and all the activity. So the YMCA, the community folks have identified these 2 projects as significantly needed at both community centers. Commissioner Fricker is going to ask me how this relates to the capital improvement project list. And we did confirm that both flooring was listed 23 through 26 of the years as needing to be upgraded. So it is kind of on track with the large scale replacement and maintenance capital improvement spreadsheet that the Y maintains over the years. So with that, staff recommends you approve both of these requests. We are seeking that sealed bids be turned into the county clerk's office no later than Friday, February 2nd at 10 a.m. I'm available for any questions you may have.
I move approval of 2024-RES-003, request for bids for fitness equipment.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Daniel, thank you for bringing that up. It's, we in the county, we have a budget that we have to stick to. YMCA has a capital improvement plan that they need to stick to, and I appreciate you checking to make sure these fell within that plan.
Yeah, and I should note that at least to date, thankfully, all capital improvements and maintenance of those 2 facilities is entirely paid by the proceeds generated by the users of the community centers.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Are there any other comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Fricker?
Yes.
Commissioner Wood?
Yes.
Yes.
That motion carries 3-0.
Move to approve business action item 6F, 2024 RES 004, a request for bids for wellness room floor replacement.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on that item. Clerk, please call the roll.
I have a question,
Yes, I'm sorry.
Mr. Erickson. Getting the word out on these bid documents, you're putting it on the website. Where else are you advertising
Well, we
this?
put it on the website. It'll get published in the local newspaper. The community center has their own outreach in that industry, so they'll get a copy of the signed documents and get that out to all the vendors that are in that industry as best possible.
Okay. Thank you.
If there's no further comments, clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 That motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, 2024 CO011.
Commissioners, this is an order awarding Platte County Park and Recreation Partnership Grants for the 2024 partnership grants. You will recall we have, it's kind of confusing. We have our yearly outreach grants, which are a yearly program, a little smaller scale, but we also have what we call a partnership program, grant program, which is larger scale. The projects are able to be planned further out. And this was the second call for projects since the voters approved the renewed parks and stormwater tax in 2020. So with the county commission, the Parks Board reviewed all the applications, made a recommendation to the county commission. The county commission accepted that recommendation a month or so ago. At that point, we send out project agreement contracts to all these various entities. We have all but one before you today. All these agreements have been reviewed by the county counselor. The county auditor certified the funds are available. So these agreements relate to the city of Parkville for their farmers market project, city of Parkville for their active ages parks amenity upgrade projects here throughout the city of Platte City. The Riverside project, which is All Abilities Park down in the next to the current Casey Current facility in Riverside. City Weatherby Lake for some improvements to the community center park. The Kansas City Northern Miniature Railroad, which is an expansion of their operation there off Line Creek, and the Platte County R3 School District for a trail system that connects into the public system in and around the new middle school or Platte Purchase Road. The one project that's missing on this list is our award to City of Kansas City for the pickleball project. It's not going away. There's some discussion with Kansas City directly on how to work that arrangement. So we'll be back soon with having that finalized. So with that, this agreement sets forth how the monies are going to be accessed, how they'll be audited, and when they'll be completed, and how they'll be completed. So staff recommends you approve this agreement.
I move approval of 2024-CO-011, the Parks Partnership Grant Awards.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Kayla, I would just like to commend you and your department. I am amazed at how much good work you guys do in the community. This is $4.3 million in projects that will make a real impact in their communities. You combine this with the trail systems that you have built and are planning to build, and the other parks that we maintain and operate. I mean, the Platte County Parks Department is phenomenal, and I really appreciate the work that you guys do. Thank you.
I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah.
We work for the public. We thank the public for giving us an opportunity to do this work, because it is uplifting and satisfying work to be able to work for the public and provide these amenities back.
Thank you. Are there any other comments? Commissioner Wood?
And just to add to that, I do appreciate that as well. Having a grant program allows us to make faster progress because our staff doesn't have to, manage that project, get the bids and see that through completion. That's something that the partner does. So we're able to move the needle a lot faster with those partnership grants. So I do appreciate the partners coming to the table with this as well. So
Yeah,
Thank you.
And that would definitely, I don't know if you recall, back before the renewed tax, there was a committee that was looking at not only the parks tax, but law enforcement tax. And that was one of the recommendations, I guess you'd say, of that committee, was ways to get that money back and to bolster the partnership programs through the existing partners.
Are there any other comments? Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 That motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, 2024 CO008. Daniel?
Commissioners, this is a renewal of the 2024 agreement between Platte County and the Mark Solid Waste Management District. Even though it's a Mark Solid Waste Management District, it's somewhat separate from Mark. It's a Solid Waste Management District, but this is a program we've been involved in, I think probably for at least 10 years now. It allows all citizens that live in unincorporated Platte County and all citizens that live in towns or villages in Platte County, less than 500 population, access to this program. And this program is established to create a mechanism for people to get rid of stuff you can't throw away, like paint, like furniture polish, like fluorescent bulbs, all this hazardous, otherwise considered hazardous material that it will not take at the curb. Unfortunately, this stuff piles up in people's garages and sheds and then becomes a hazard, not only a fire hazard, but a hazard with children and all that. So, and it's also, we fund this through our stormwater program, because unfortunately, what happens if you don't give people a means to get rid of this stuff properly, unfortunately, some people will dump it down a drain or dump it into the storm drain, and it ends up in our waterways. So providing this mechanism, the cost of the program is based on a per capita of $1.13 per population. So that in 24, there's a typo there. It should be 2024. Total price is $33,693.21. We will have our annual mobile event up at Platte Ridge Park. Some few stats. This is based on the third quarter numbers of last year. As of third quarter of last year, this program as a whole had taken in and processed almost 1.4 million pounds of this material. A lot of which is recycled, actually. The paint is recycled. Anything that can recycle, they do. Platte County, at our event up at Platte Ridge Park, we collected 21,500 pounds of material. One interesting fact of our own event, 50% of the people who showed up were repeats, like they've been there before, they're coming back. 50% were new people. People had never been to the event. So that tells me that there's still a lot of new people out there that are finding out and taking advantage of this program. So the agreement is the same as it's always been. It has been reviewed by our county counselor. The funds are available. Again, we pay for this through the stormwater tax, parks and stormwater tax, part of the stormwater program. And staff recommends you approve this agreement.
Move to approve business action item 6H, 2024 CO008, the household hazardous waste agreement.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 That motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Daniel. Next on the agenda, 2024 CO005, and I don't see Bob this morning, but I see Darby. Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. Darby Logan with Public Works. Commission Order 005 is for engineering services contract between Platte County and Howe Company for the replacement of South County South Crooked Road Bridge. This is a federally funded reimbursement project. The contract has been approved by the county councilor and the county auditor. We ask the commission for approval to enter into this contract.
Move approval of 2024-CO-005 professional engineering services contract for the South Crooked Road Bridge.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? Clerk, please call the roll. Yes.
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 That motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, 2024 CO006.
Commission Order 006 is for a contract to purchase stream mitigation credits to replace the South County Line Road Bridge. This is required by the Corps of Engineers due to the amount of land and stream disturbance for the replacement. The county counselor and county auditor has approved the contract. We ask the commission to approve to enter into this contract.
Move to approve business action item 6J, 2024 CO006 stream mitigation credit purchase.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. Are there any comments? I'll withhold my comments.
Yeah, no kidding.
Clerk, please call the roll. Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
that motion carries 3-0. Next on the agenda, 2024 CO007.
Commission Order 007 is for an engineering services contract between Platte County and Great River Engineering for bridge repair on the interurban road bridge over Platte River. This repair is needed due to water getting behind the abutments at the approaches, causing pack rust on the weathered steel girders. The repair consists of replacing the approaches and adding drain systems to divert the water away from the bridge. Also power washing the steel girders at the abutments and painting them with MoDOT approved epoxy. This contract has been approved by the county counselor and the county auditor. We ask the commission for approval to enter into this contract.
I move approval of 2024-CO-007 professional engineering services contract for the interurban road bridge over the Platte River work.
Second.
We have a motion and a second on this item. I guess if I help the Parks Department thump their chest a little bit today, I need to do the same for the Public Works Department. I mean, these guys are out there taking care of the roads. I mean, yesterday was really a tough road day. I was surprised at how much snow fell. It's really slippery out there now. You guys do a fantastic job of pre-treating, plowing. I mean, those guys are out, at all hours, and it's we really appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
So thank you. Are there any other comments? Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Freier?
Yes,
Commissioner Wood?
Yes.
Commissioner Gager?
Yes.
that motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Darby.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda, announcements from county office holders and staff. I don't see any. Are there any public comments today? Seeing no one from the public, that's probably not going to happen. Commission comments. Are there any commission comments? Okay, I guess that's about it.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Clerk, please call the roll.
Commissioner Freier?
Yes,
Commissioner Wood?
Yes.
Commissioner Gager?
Yes.
that motion carries 3-0. It is 10:23 a.m. and we are adjourned.